title responds to Creative Genius on TED Talk by Kelvin O. Howell Jr., a video presented to Professor Dr. Sally in fulfillment of the requirement of ART CC 17 lecture slash DST1 Empowerment Through the Arts, Bachelor's of Professional Studies in Human Services, Purpose 5 and 6, Audrey Cohen School of Human Service and Education under the umbrella of Metropolitan College of New York, summer 2018. Hi guys. It's a pleasure to be back with you. I'm super excited. I want to jump back in. This is my second video for the class. Hope you guys like the first one and hope this one goes pretty well. I'm going to try to keep this video to at least 5 to 6 minutes because it's a video. So I'm not rushing, just trying to get everything in. There were several questions that needed to be answered. I'm going to try to answer them in a specific way and not just talk and vent, but it's just so much to unpack. So I'm going to do the best that I can. The main idea for this was to discuss the creative process to discuss people's creative process. I feel how some of the challenges that exist, the stereotypes that exist, and also discrediting people's creative process because of past experience or knowledge or history that people are aware of. For example, artists drinking or being violent or committing suicide, what she spoke volume to, and saying that how people don't equate like maybe a different type of job, some jobs to certain jobs to careers. That's what I should say. It's like when it comes down to career, they're trying to say being anyone that's entering into a career definitely has some type of creative process because it's your career embodies you and you embody your career. Your work becomes your life is your work. Whereas a job, it's not always the same. It's, you're waking up, you're getting a paycheck. You're paying the bills, you're just here for that. A career is what you wake up to do. That's your purpose. That is what you're put on this earth to accomplish. That is your journey. That is your mission. That's it. And so constantly operating in newness and creativeness to accomplish that on a day-to-day basis is something that is very rewarding, but can be challenging at times because if you're not in the right space or right spirit, your creativity can be hindered and blocked. She is a renowned author whose book became a national bestseller for Eat, Pray, and Love. And the book went, like I said, a bestseller. And people, pretty much gave, how do you top that? What are you going to do next? How do you move forward from there? I've been in that position where, you've done something so well and people just say, oh my God, wow, you really you went to new levels. You opened new doors. What's next? Or we hear it when people do interviews, for example, President Barack Obama, when he finished office, the first question was, what's next? Mr. President, what's next? It's always about what's next. We're constantly, what's next? Like people are just constantly sucking the creativity out of you due to expectation and excitement. But I think if people take that passion and that question that they pose to others and redirect it to self, then their creativity and passion will be at the forefront instead of chasing someone else's. Chase your own. I also love in the beginning when she says, something happened in her life and her career that made her, go on this journey of self or understanding of the creative process. She then gives his historical context on how the Romans and the Greeks thought, humans could not be this creative being. It was something higher, divine, maybe demonic, or maybe magical. But the reality is it's in you. But we have to find things to tap into to help the manifestation of the creativity come to full fruition. It's like being pregnant with purpose. You can walk around and say, "There's a book I want to write. There's a book I want to write," but the reality is, until you sit down and start typing that book, you'll never get that book. Or, for example, here I am. Oh, I deserve a degree. I'm supposed to have a degree. I want to be a professor. I want to be this. I want to be a social worker. But this is part of it. Taking this course is part of fulfilling that. So I feel the process. We must learn to respect the process, and the process is creative. It is the creative process, the process of anything. Um, the next thing, I definitely love her claim. I do. Her claim is amazing because it's a claim that works for me. The creative process, yes, is challenging. It can be draining if you're not in the right space, right time, right moment. It does not, it hinders you. But it's your job to always be in the right space. Recall the right memory, the right moment. The spa, if that's what you need, a drink, dinner, your children or whatever you need to tap into to help the manifestation of what your creative process is something that we must always do. Um, okay, I'm at 6. I think I went over just about everything. Then she says she thinks that also, she says she thinks it's the error that when you make people think that they're a vessel or they're a source of some type of divine power, what was definitely an error, and I do agree with that because growing up in a spiritual environment, in the Baptist church as well as the Holiness Pentecostal church, when men and women of God, pastors, preachers speak publicly or give the word or expound upon the word, that's what I should be saying. Um, there are times when people just say, they gave a good lesson or gave a good word, but there are moments where they say, wow, that was a divine word, or the Spirit of the Lord was amongst you, or wow, you made that word come to life. So that's when it's something miraculous. But what people I think need to take away from it is not that it's miraculous, is that the passion or creativity in you identifies with the passion and creativity in that person. Therefore, that's the magic. That's the moment that in your creativity you have matched with someone in creativity, and that's the magical moment. Great minds, they say, think alike. That would be, I guess, a moment for that. Or an educated mind can appreciate another educated mind. Or something like that. um I think I covered everything. I do need to, um what does art mean to me? I'm just trying to make sure I covered everything that I needed to cover to answer these questions. um and just touch upon different things that were good. I think I tapped into, um everything. I really do. I really do. Um so yeah, that's pretty much it. I love how she gave the historical context of what the Romans and the Greeks thought. I love how um, she touched upon, versus kind of people having job versus career, with alcohol as an example, alcoholism as an example, the mental health process. As a future social worker and working in the human service field, I do understand that my mental health is always being constantly, not, I'm going to say challenge, but question, dealing with trauma, weighing other people's baggage or not allowing people to put their baggage on me. It's something that can be heavy and something I need to be able to deal with to go in another day and not hinder my creativity to helping someone or being inspired to help others. What do I think art is? I think this moment is art for me. um, that's what art can be. Anything. It's so abstract. Art can be a moment, a place, a thing, a memory, an article. Art is just seeing the life in something. Is art. That's how I'm going to end this video. That is the definition of art. I don't think this is a course that's going to be a waste for me. I don't think that this is a course that does not tie into the work that I do. I find the art in every client I work with. I find the art in, and I try my best to find the art in me every day I wake up. Whether it's the colors I wear, the food I eat, the joy that's in my voice. And she said, "Be great." She said, "Dance." And if no one appreciates your dance, continue to dance. So that's what art is into me. I hope this fulfills the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Have a good day. Thank you. This concludes my response to the creative process, week 1 assignment for empowerment through the arts with Dr. Sally. Until next time.